Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Manta. Had to cover it, of course. It's one of the biggest launches we've had this year, which isn't that much of a difficult thing. But no, I would say it's a little bit underhyped. I would argue. However, this is just by definition, it's one of the biggest launches I have ever seen. All right, at least at the start, because Manta right now, first of all, distributed some great airdrops. But apart from that, you can also see right here the total value locked is already over $500 million, which is pretty ridiculous. But it's great to see. But that makes it a very big project and coin. Volume is also at $1.25 billion already. That's pretty wicked. You never see that almost. And like I said, I mean, it's part of multiple narratives. It's part of some sort of an airdrop narrative. It's part of some sort of a layer 2 type of narrative. It has exposure to Polkadot. If you want to know more about that, and I think it's important to take a little bit of time out for this. If you want to know more about that, just type in Cilinix Crypto reviews. Yeah, Cilinix Crypto reviews. I made a full video on Manta, all right, which you can see right here. Very valuable. So check that out if you want to, but that's up to you. For now, let's dive right into the technicals, because what always happens, and what has also happened with Manta, is that you can see that after the launch, a ton of momentum builds up within such a crypto. All right, so here you can see the open interest. It's still increasing. It's right now 30 million. That's not that much, but it is still increasing. And just in general, you can also see, I remember the name. You can just in general see that the open interest right here is building up. The CVD is relatively bullish here, I would actually say, at least since the start. There's no major liquidations. But Manta right now, like this is the 5-minute chart, right? And the 5-minute chart should look way more volatile, because Manta from the bottom to the top, it's about 16%. That's almost nothing, all right? Now, I must say, Manta already has $500 million of a market cap, and the volume is very high, so it's difficult to make the price move a lot. And there's probably also a ton, I'm actually not sure where the liquidity is, or where most of the liquidity is. I think most of the liquidity is to the downside, but who knows? Yeah, it's to the downside. So most liquidity is towards $2. But at this moment, the only sensible thing I can say is to wait for a major bullish breakout, all right? Because there's capital, there's money building up in Manta right now, and at some point of time that's going to break out. But at this moment, it's not clear which one of the levels is going to break out. I would say, if we're looking at the liquidity, look, Manta has some great backing, but it also has some backing which I suspect of hunting liquidity, all right? So I think it's logical, and I think it's the best to assume that Manta is going to drop down to that level at around 2.05, maybe spike down to $2. Now, if that holds, if we hold $2 and from there actually gain some bullish momentum, then I think we can rally. Like, we can really rally up to 2.5 and probably even higher. But it's all about $2, because most of the liquidity is there. If Manta is going to have a rally, what we would see is a lot of support and open interest gain from that liquidity down here. And at this moment, like I said, I do think it's most likely will drop down there. There's not a ton of liquidity down there, but a couple of $1 million worth of coins is down there, all right? So I think a drop is more likely if we look at that, but I do suspect, given the magnitude of the launch, I do suspect that $2 and that level above it will hold, and that we can see some sort of a rally, all right? So I'll keep you updated on that. Of course, it's very much reliant as well on the market circumstances. If Bitcoin becomes very bearish right now, then look, it's a completely different scenario. But like I said, for now, it seems most likely. So that's what I think for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.